Hello guys, it's Spurs 21 here, back with another video for you. And what today was is Tottenham Hotspur officially produced the latest comeback in Premier League history to win 2-1 at home against Sheffield United after being 1-0 down on 98 minutes. An afternoon of great football, many chances, frustrations, despair, relief, jubilant. It had everything. Into the game itself. So after the international break, the 2 weeks we've had off from the Premier League, and after the amazing start that we'd had, Ange Postecoglou named an unchanged team from our last Premier League game that we won 5-2 away at Burnley. Vicali in goal, with the back four of Destiny Udogie, Mickey van der Veen, Christian Romero and Pedro Parra. Papso and Yves Bissouma in the middle of the park, James Maddison, the creative man, in the middle, and up front, Richarlison and Dejan Kulusevski and Heung-min Son as the main striker, with new deadline day signing from Nottingham Forest, Brennan Johnson, on the substitutes bench. The first half, we had a lot of opportunities to score. Saar has a very good effort saved. Bissouma makes a wonderful Daisy run into the box that the keeper saves. Son has a good effort denied. Kulusevski has a good chance as well. We were just peppering the goal, but without any breakthrough for us. Vicario himself actually had to make a brilliant save as well, to keep us level before half time as well. So, he was on his toes as well. And so we're going at half time 0-0, thinking everything's going good, just keep at it. The goal will come in the second half, no problem. And the second half was just a frustrating affair, with so many stoppages in place, so much time wasting going on that the referees were just allowing to happen. They certainly, weren't following supposedly the new guidelines to make the game move quicker. Just stopping play for no reason constantly. It kept disrupting the rhythm so badly. And you could see the players were getting frustrated by it just as much as the fans were. More good chances. Solomon has a good effort saved. And then somehow inexplicably from a long throw from Sheffield Utd, Homer is left unmarked at the back post and sorts it in to put us 1-0 down. And you're thinking, please, not one of these days where nothing goes right. And we have more good chances. Kulusevski has an effort that flicks wide, and it just seemed like nothing was going to go in at all. Then, as was signalled for 12 minutes of stoppage time, in the 98th minute, corner from Perisic on the left, puts in a perfect delivery, and who rises up? The number 9, who every Spurs fan needs to get behind. Richarlison leaps into the air, hits it in like a salmon to put into the back of the net to make it 1-1. Huge vindication and huge, I'm sure, personal relief for Richarlison, given the hard run that he's had. And, that's the best way. The best thing we can do is get behind him, and because he always wears his heart on his sleeve, Richarlison, he always does, and I'm sure that will do him the massive world of good, for that goal to go in. And that was the minimum, the bare minimum we deserved. So you're thinking, okay, right, I mean, frustrating, but at least we've got a point out of the game, so, and you think maybe the game's just going to fizzle out. The clock hits 100 minutes. Udogie wins the ball on the left-hand side. Højbjerg gets it out to Richarlison, who squares it to Kulusevski on his right foot, smashes it, sends the keeper the wrong way into the back of the net. Utter pandemonium in the stadium as all of the substitutes, all the Spurs bench, the coaches and staff are all running onto the pitch to celebrate. An absolutely unbelievable comeback. And a truly memorable, performance to get that win. And that's basically, we see the game out well from that point, and we still remain unbeaten, 13 points out of 15. Spurs' best league start since 1965-66. And once again, it shows in a different way already how Postecoglou began just transformed this team. And he hasn't just transformed the team, he's in a way transformed the fans as well. Because he's actually brought the fans, together just by just from not doing it, just keeping it simple. Because that's really all he's done. For us, he's kept everything simple. He's allowed the players to play, and it's the best way that you can win, the fans over, and that's exactly what he's done already. Within a month of the season, and we all expect that there's going to be twist. I mean, there was some twisted turns today in the game, but there might be days where that comeback doesn't happen. But the fact that we did it and we didn't just think at 1-0, just stop pumping the ball. Even when we won the 0, never once, hardly did we pump it up just hoping for something to happen. We were still trying to play it on the ground. Postecoglou did not stand from his principles. He insisted that the players kept going, the way that they were. And if you just keep going, the reward will come. And lo and behold, it did. And so that shows a true testament to his management, as well as, so an unbelievable ending to that game. It's kind of hard to judge how well it was, because honestly, we peppered the goal so many times, it could have been anything. If we got one of those early ones, it could have been any scoreline. And as I said, we've seen many days where, it's 20 shots, you lose by 1, and then you're left wondering, how didn't we score? But, because the team sort of just wilts after the conceding of the first goal, which we've done too many times over the years. But we didn't today. We kept going and got justice. Brilliant win. For what Vicario had to do, he did very, very well. Back four was solid as ever. Simon Bissouma did a good job. Maddison, obviously, is the creator of the team. He was still looking for passes. It wasn't his best game today, but he still, kept food in for Solomon. Kulusevski, Solomon. They could have added a number of goals. It was good to see Brennan Johnson come on for his first minutes of the game. Also, he had a goal disallowed near the end for offside. It looked like he got the equaliser for us. But still, it was good to see him out there. And yeah, the thing that's on my mind is Richarlison, because, I really hope that lifts him up, because he, on a personal note, he really needs that right now. And, I really hope that is a starting block for him. Not just the scoring of the goal, but the fact he set Kulusevski up for the winner as well, So yeah, coming to sit second in the league after 5 games, which I don't think any Spurs could have dreamt of that situation. An unbelievable start for us. Obviously, we now move on to next Sunday, which is, of course, the North London derby. That's really going to be a barometer of where exactly we are now. Because you look at our start, the most optimistic you would have said 13 points out of 15 if you looked from Brentford, Man United, Bournemouth, Burnley, Sheffield United. Most optimistically, you'd have said 13 points out of 15, Of course, the encouraging bit's been all the performances by and large. But of course, it's the results that count, and we've got the results so far this season. Next weekend, though, I think that's going to be a very good judge of where we are, and I'm nervous, but I'm excited as well. So, what a day! Anyway, what do you guys make of it all? How far do you think this thing can go this season? What are your predictions for next week? Do you think we can get something from it? Leave all your thoughts as ever, guys, down in the comment section below. If you're new to this channel, hello. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. That way you will always know when a new video of mine comes out. Thank you for watching, guys. I've been Business 21. I will see you soon. And as always, come on, you Spurs!